In today's Dead Rails video, I will be going over all of the ways to get banned fast in Dead Rails. So by watching this video all the way through, you will have the same amount of banned as I do, as I will teach you the ways to get banned fast in Dead Rails. Let's get stuck right in. There's going to be in total 7 buildings that you can loot that will give you banned in Dead Rails. I'm going to be going over all of the buildings that you can loot in Dead Rails that will give you banned, and if you should loot it or not. Let's start with this building. Whenever you play the game, this is the most common building that you do run into. If I'm going to be brutally honest with you, you can get banned from these buildings, but it's rare to. By looting these buildings, if you want to get banned, you are wasting your time on looting these. I'm gonna be honest with you, don't even loot it guys, like you're just wasting your time. The best thing you can get is probably junk. So yeah, these are like the worst buildings that you can loot. You can also go ahead and get banned from bandit camps. It is going to be quite rare, but personally it's going to be a lot more better than building. So if you do bump into a bandit camp, make sure you loot it, because 9 times out of 10 you are going to get good guns from there for free, and not only that, it's also going to have bonds there. One of the most guaranteed areas that do give you bond is going to be the bank. It's really easy to loot, it's in the town. So if I'm going to be honest with you, whenever you encounter a bank, you might as well just loot it. So if you speedrun in the game to get bond, loot the bank, guaranteed you get like 2-3 bond from there, which is quite a lot, meaning that the bank is really common. This is by far the best location, or one of the best locations to loot to get banned. If I'm going to be honest with you, if you want to speedrun the game really quickly to get banned, you can just loot the castle, restart the game to loot the castle and repeat that over and over again. Because guaranteed you will get in total 15 banned every time you go to the castle. The castle is around at 40,000 kilometers. If it does take you around 20 minutes to get there, you can probably get around 60 bonds per hour if you do loot the castle every 15 minutes. So the castle, very overpowered, and it might be the best way to go ahead and get bond if you do loot the castle over and over again. So if you are looting the castle, make sure you go ahead and loot it. 15 bond guaranteed every time you loot the castle. The military base will give you 4 to 6 bond, not as good as the castle obviously. However, it's really easy to loot, so you might as well just go ahead and loot it, get quite a lot of bond from it. 4 to 6, pretty good, not going to lie. The new Nikola Tesla lab location will give you a guaranteed of 4 bond. Not going to lie, isn't really good, if I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm going to be honest with you, the best location, if not the second best location for bond, is going to be the Outlaws town, which is going to be the 80,000 kilometers checkpoint. In every single house, there's going to be 2 bonds that you can get. There's going to be 8 houses in total. So if you do the math guys, you will get yourself a ton of bond by looting these houses. So you can get around like another 15 by looting the 80,000 kilometers checkpoint. So yeah, that is going to be the best ways to get banned in Dead Rails. Hopefully that this video helped you out, and peace out.